What's good, y'all? This is Snow.
Uncle RZA. Tawan PsYcOCeeOhh.
And this is Ignorant Gamers. And we're starting off with episode 1 of something special. And what better way to close out the year with an award show? BGA 2012 is coming December 7th. And this year, I think we can all agree, wasn't a jam-packed year of games, but the quality of games are on point this year.
Summer was barren.
Yeah. I mean, this is the year that's seen Ghost Recon.
Yes. After like
how long? We've been waiting for this game, been pushed back 3-4 years.
Yeah.
You know, we've seen a new game in Dishonored.
Yes.
Which recently has been announced as a new IP. You know, we've seen Journey, we've seen the return of Mass Effect 3. You know, we've seen The Walking Dead of all things.
Walking Dead, and that has nothing to do with the show?
Lightly.
Oh.
But you would enjoy it.
Oh, I think I'm going to.
As a fan, you're a fan of the show.
Yo, the show is awesome.
You're gonna. I have not heard one fan of the show complain about the game.
That's good. I'm going out there to get it. That's good.
And they come out in episodes, so take your time. There's like, I think they're up to episode 5 now.
In the game.
In the game.
It's a DLC.
It's all DLC. So it's like I think it's roughly $5 per episode. I think that's what it is. I could be wrong about that, but it's worth it. At least try the first one, and you could be the judge for yourself to see what the rest of them is worth your time and money.
I will.
We've seen Halo 4 under a new developer.
323.
Awesome. We've seen Treyarch take its stab at the Call of Duty franchise again with Black Ops 2.
They didn't screw it up, surprisingly. But then they never do.
Right. Borderlands come back. We also saw Counter-Strike hit consoles this year. I mean, so it's been a weird year, you know. Spec Ops finally came out after like 5 years of waiting.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to 2K Games for that. And yeah, so the Video Game Awards. The first part we want to just talk to us about right now is the Game of the Year pick. So, according to the VGA website, Assassin's Creed 3, Dishonored, Journey, Mass Effect 3, and The Walking Dead. Those are the top 5 games of the year.
I'm gonna go with Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed 3?
Yeah. And I've always been a fan of Assassin's Creed. I never finished the first one. It kind of pissed me off because I got stuck in this area and I don't know where to friggin' go. But it was so involving. The game was like, wow. And they really stayed with that pattern. It stayed with that trend. It's just as involving. It seems very, very good. I'm actually gonna add that to the list as well.
Okay, I'm not surprised to see it listed here. My personal pick though would be Dishonored, which is a game I do play, which I do have, and I haven't beaten on the strength of the flexibility of the game. Like I beat a level. This is the first time where without beating the game first, I'll replay a level just to see how can I get through it again.
That says a lot.
You know? Mind you, Hitman is out. I can do this stealth. I can go in and just kill everybody. There we go. I can go in and not kill anyone. I can go in and just choke people out or have them kill each other. The concept of it is ill to me. You know? I have that flexibility. And, you know, graphically, it looks good. It looks really good. And I found myself, I read about the game earlier this year, wasn't really paying no attention. And then it came out, and it was like, no one had nothing bad to say about it. All types of play styles had something good to say about it. And I'm one of those people where it's like, okay, if it's like that, I'll buy into it and try it. And I felt like this was probably the best $60 I spent on a new release this year.
Do I have to pick one?
No.
Yes, sir.
You can give your opinion.
Yes.
If there's no Halo 4, I'm not picking one.
Fair enough.
We know where his heart is.
Moving along, Studio of the Year. So this year, 343 Studios, who did the Halo 4.
343.
Arcane Studios, which did Dishonored. Gearbox Software, which did Borderlands 2. And I think it's Telltale Games that made Walking Dead. You know, for me, even though the Arcane Studios, you know, did the Dishonored thing, I kind of want to go with the 343 because you're keeping alive, and then you improved upon something that everyone just was bashing you before you even made it out the door. Like Arcane came to the side with this game, and no one knew anything, so it was just like you couldn't do any wrong except for make a bad game. But Arcane, 343 had the.
There's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, you had to match and then deliver something better.
Yeah, there's a lot of
pressure. Halo fans from across 1, 2, 3, ODST, Reach, whatever, they all say Halo 4 is the shit.
I thought they were gonna screw it up.
They did a hell of a job on Halo 4.
I'm going with 343. I said 323 earlier.
Yeah, don't worry about it. 343, your name's getting out there. Don't worry.
323.
If you would have got it wrong, they would have been screwing 303.
Yeah.
They would have 300, yeah.
299 Spartans.
They did a great job on it. They did an excellent job at like I said earlier, capturing the essence of Halo.
2 is a fan favorite. I think 4 is a fan favorite now.
Yeah, 4 is definitely. I agree. I agree.
Yeah. 2 is my favorite too. The first one I have my biggest memories on. 2 is my favorite, and it's 4. You know, I like it. I really do enjoy the game.
I pledge allegiance to Halo. I'm not playing anything else for the rest of the year.
He will.
Xbox Game of the Year. You're gonna hear this list. You're gonna hear these names over and over. AC3, Borderlands 2, Dishonored, Halo 4. I already know you're picking Halo 4.
Could you repeat that one more time?
Assassin's Creed 3, Borderlands 2, Dishonored, and Halo 4.
That is arguably the first game of this last generation to move units.
What, Halo?
No other game. Metal Gear couldn't do it.
Yeah.
That was the first game since Mario. No, Metal Gear for the PlayStation. That was the first game since Mario because Mario sold Nintendos.
That's all he does.
Yeah.
That's his job.
And Halo sold Xboxes. There's nothing in between.
I agree though. I know Assassin's Creed and I know Halo.
Right.
And even though I didn't play Assassin's Creed 3, you know, I know what they did with it.
Right.
And as far as Halo is concerned, well, you know, that's my joy. You know, that's...
Assassin's Creed is walking out with one of these awards.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure, because they're mentioning damn near every category.
Great game of the year.
They might get it. They might. PS3 Game of the Year. The nominations are Assassin's Creed 3, Borderlands 2, Dishonored. I told you these names is gonna keep popping up, and then Journey. You know.
Journey was dope.
Journey was dope, and I remember dissing it, just like I dissed Flower, just like I dissed this other game when it first came out until I actually got my hands on it. And you start off like, what is this simple shit?
It's the Big Planet effect. That's what I call it.
Yeah, and it hits you, once you give it a shot, it does hit you, and the fact that it made it up here to this list will be shocking to anyone that didn't try it or don't own a PlayStation and had seen the footage. So, I don't know, I think they might get that, but if they don't get it, I wouldn't be mad with either AC3 getting it or Dishonored, because when I turn on my PlayStation and I see my feed, AC3 is on the list way more than Dishonored.
That game is so loaded, man. Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
God damn, man. It's almost overwhelming. The amount of crap they put in there.
Yeah.
Good crap.
Yeah, definitely. For the next category, I feel like this is a little bit of a cop-out because the Nintendo Wii just dropped, the Wii U, sorry, just dropped, they did a split. So best game of the year for the Wii/Wii U, they got New Super Mario Bros. U, The Last Story, Xenoblade Chronicles, and Zombie U. First off, I want to say Zombie U is not getting it. It's not getting it. Not saying that it's a bad game. There's some stuff that should have been worked out in there. It's tedious after a while. It became like, oh, I gotta shoot the zombie in hand. I'm gonna take my time. There was no real panic to it. I feel like games like
Lost to the Dead.
Black Ops Zombie Mode is a better zombie game than Zombie. I feel like The Walking Dead is a better.
The Walking Dead, yeah.
It's a zombie game better than I feel like last 2 years ago or 3 years ago, Dead Nation was a better zombie game than Zombie U. Like I feel like there's probably there's got to be a better candidate on the Wii U platform to be in this top 4. There has to be. Super Mario Bros. U.
Nintendo Land, they could have put that in there.
Nah.
It's a game.
Super Mario Bros. U. I mean, I've watched a lot of gameplay footage on it. I've yet to get my hands on it. I like the direction they took with the new Mario. But the last story is pretty awesome.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, I would say look for like something mid-game about that. You'll see why I put that. Xenoblade Chronicles. The RPG fans would fucking obviously go for that one. So we're gonna move on.
Not a strong list there for
that, and that's not really a good thing. But we'll see. Maybe next year it'll be better when it's just straight Wii U games and more of them are out in the market.
I don't think Wii U games should have been
up there.
Yeah, at all.
I think whatever came out should be considered for the next cycle.
Right.
Best PC game of the year. Diablo 3, Guild Wars 2, Torchlight 2, XCOM, Enemy Unknown.
Diablo 3 was like long coming. My God.
Yeah.
People's babies were born before that thing.
I mean, Diablo 3, I've heard stories, stuff happening because they're too involved with Diablo 3. Like their personal responsibilities are not being taken care of because they're in Diablo 3.
Where's World of Warcraft? Because there's a Diablo 3, there's a Guild Wars,
yeah.
World of Warcraft is noticeably missing.
Yeah, but there's something in the back end that's going on which is stopping, and they're also stopping something else from happening too. But I think it's gonna be Diablo 3, but I wouldn't be surprised if XCOM Enemy Unknown gets it because it picked up a lot of buzz from the console players who are famished from playing all the shooters, and it actually got them playing that game as a tactical strategy shooter game, but from the role of Command and Conquer. Like you say, you go here, focus your fire here, and then it's like the dynamic of that game is pretty cool. Again, I think Diablo 3 will walk away with it, but I wouldn't be surprised if they walk with XCOM. Shooter game of the year. The nominations are Borderlands 2, Black Ops 2, Halo 4, Max Payne 3.
Halo 4.
Why is Black Ops on that list? Is this for this year or last year?
That's for this year.
Black Ops is just a running roll of shit. Same shit, but with horses.
I think Halo 4 will get this one.
Has to.
I didn't play Borderlands 2 out of my personal gripe with the game.
Borderlands is dope.
It is a dope game.
Good lord, that game is dope.
Max Payne 3 I had a lot of fun with. I'm still playing the campaign because it's so damn fun.
Yeah, I think Max Payne has ran its course.
I kind of want to tell you to rent this Max Payne 3 and you'll feel a little better about yourself being a Max Payne fan.
They got some dope stuff in this game.
And you will see, for the online thing, yeah, that's hot, which will bleed into Grand Theft Auto 5. You need to play this Max Payne, right? And you will see why it's mentioned among the best. Because there are there's more shooters in this that could have been up there. Medal of Honor could have been up there.
Yeah,
but Black Ops could have been up there.
I know.
Mass Effect is still a shooter, and it could have been up there.
Right. Medal of Honor was not going to go up there simply because it just did not get the following that, it needed.
True.
We follow Medal of Honor, but everybody else really is like...
That's because IGN.com never played the game.